Hello from Kingfisher, Oklahoma. Today we're going to look at Numbers 27 and 28, and we're going to look at three things. First, we've heard about the daughters of Zelophehad pretty recently, but now we see them talking with Moses. They're asking an inheritance from the Lord. Their father has died, and he has no male heir. So they're saying, why should we be without inheritance? Why shouldn't we be able to raise up sons who will have our father's inheritance? And so Moses goes to the Lord and asks, and God grants it. And this is not the last time we'll hear from them. Number two, Moses is called up by God to the mountain, and he's going to die. He's one of the few that are kind of left of the group that came out of Egypt, and he's not allowed to go in because he had that one instance where he should have been speaking to the rock, but he struck the rock instead in his anger, and he and Aaron were not allowed to go to the promised land. So he's going to go onto the mountain to die, but he's going to get to see the promised land, but not go in it. And he says, we need somebody to take my place and lead the people, and that's going to be Joshua, who was with Moses a great deal of time, and he was one of the good spies, one of the two who gave a good report and stood up for God leading him in. So it makes sense that Joshua is kind of this guy. Number three, and it's not a bad idea, God is reminding the children of Israel of all the responsibilities, all the sacrifices they need to do on the different occasions, because they have a penchant for forgetting what they should be doing, as we've noticed time and time again. They think, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing right, and then 5 seconds later it feels like they're doing the wrong thing. So both they and we need the reminder. So let's get into it. Chapter 27. Then the daughters of Zelophehad, the son of Hepher, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, of the families of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, and these are the names of his daughters, Mahlah, Noah, and Hoglah, and Milcah, and Tirzah. And they stood before Moses and Eleazar the priest, and before the princes of the congregation by the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, saying, Our father died in the wilderness, and he was not in the company of them that gathered themselves together against the Lord in the company of Korah, but died in his own sin, and he had no sons. Why should the name of our father be done away with among his family, because he hath no son? Give unto us therefore a possession among the brethren of our father. And Moses brought their cause before the Lord, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, The daughters of Zelophehad speak right. Thou shalt surely give them a possession of the inheritance among the father's brethren, and thou shalt cause the inheritance of their father to pass unto them. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If a man die and have no sons, then ye shall cause his inheritance to pass to his daughter. And if he has no daughter, then he will give his inheritance to his brethren. And if he has no brethren, then the inheritance unto his father's brethren. And if his father have no brethren, he shall give it his inheritance unto his kinsman that is next to him of his family. And he shall possess it, and it shall be unto the children of Israel a statute of judgment, as the Lord commanded Moses. So he sets up this line of succession, and actually we'll see that come into play later in the book of Ruth. And the Lord said unto Moses, Get thee unto the mount of Abarim, and see the land which I have given to the children of Israel. And when thou hast seen it, thou shalt be gathered to thy people, as Aaron thy brother was gathered. For you rebelled against my commandment in the desert of Zin, and in the strife of the congregation, to sanctify me at the water before their eyes. That is the water of Meribah in Kadesh, in the wilderness of Zin. And Moses spoke unto the Lord, saying, Let the Lord, the God of spirits of all flesh, set a man over the congregation, which may go out before them, and which may go in before them, and which may lead them out, and which may bring them in, that the congregation of the Lord be not as sheep which have no shepherd. And the Lord said unto Moses, Take thee Joshua, the son of Nun, a man in whom is the Spirit, and lay thy hand upon him, and set him before Eleazar the priest, and before the congregation, and give him charge in their sight. And thou shalt put some of thine honor upon him, and all the congregation of the children of Israel may be obedient. And he shall stand before Eleazar the priest, and shall ask counsel for him after the judgment of Urim before the Lord. At this word they shall go out, and his word they shall come in, both he and all the children of Israel with him, even all the congregation. And Moses did as the Lord commanded. And he took Joshua and set him before Eleazar the priest, and before all the congregation. He laid his hands on him, gave him a charge, as the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses. Chapter 28. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Command the children of Israel, and say unto them, My offering and my bread for my sacrifices by fire, for a sweet savor unto me, shall you observe and offer me in their due season. And thou shalt say unto them, This is the offering by fire which ye shall offer unto the Lord, 2 lambs of the first year without spot by day, for a continual burnt offering. The one lamb shalt thou offer in the morning, and the other lamb shalt thou offer at even. A 10th part of the ephah of flour, a meat offering, mingled with 1/4 of a part of a hin of beaten oil. This is a continual burnt offering which was ordained in Mount Sinai for a sweet savor, a sacrifice made by fire to the Lord. And the drink offering thereof shall be the 4th part of a hin for the one lamb. In the holy place shalt thou cause the strong wine to be poured out unto the Lord for a drink offering. And the other lamb thou shalt offer at even, as the meat offering of the morning, and as the drink offering thereof thou shalt offer it, a sacrifice made by fire, a sweet savor unto the Lord. And on the Sabbath day 2 lambs of the first year without spot, the 2/10ths of flour for a meat offering mingled with oil, and the drink offering thereof. This is the burnt offering of every Sabbath, beside the continual burnt offering and his drink offering. And in the beginnings of your months shall ye offer the burnt offering unto the Lord, 2 young bullocks and 1 ram, 7 lambs of the first year without spot, and 3/10 deals of flour for meat offering mingled with oil for 1 bullock, and 2/10 deal of flour for a meat offering mingled with oil for a ram, and a several tenth deal of flour mingled with oil for a meat offering unto 1 lamb, for a burnt offering of a sweet savor and a sacrifice made to the Lord. And their drink offerings shall be of 1/2 hin of wine unto the bullock, and a 1/3 part of the hin unto the Lord, and a 4th part of the hin unto the lamb, that is the burnt offering, every month throughout the months of the year. As one of the goats for a sin offering unto the Lord shall be offered, beside the continual burnt offering and the drink offering. So you've got bread, you've got wine, you've got these fire sacrifices of animals. These are all offerings that God is accepting. And in the 14th day of the first month is the Passover to the Lord. And the 15th day of the month is the feast. 7 days shall unleavened bread be eaten. We've already read over that several times. And in the first day shall be a holy convocation. Ye shall do no manner of servile work within. Don't work. But ye shall offer sacrifice made by fire for a burnt offering unto the Lord. 2 young bullocks and 1 ram, and 7 lambs of the first year they shall be unto you without blemish. And their meat offering shall be of flour mingled with oil. 3/10 deal shall ye offer for a bullock, and 2/10 deals for a ram, and several 10th deals shall thou offer for every lamb throughout the 7 lambs, and 1 goat for a sin offering to make atonement for you. You shall offer these beside the burnt offering in the morning, which is a continual burnt offering. After the manner ye shall offer daily throughout the 7 days the meat of the sacrifice made by fire of a sweet savor to the Lord. It shall be offered beside a continual burnt offering and his drink offering. And the 7th day ye shall have a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work. Also in the day of the first fruits, when you bring a new meat offering unto the Lord, after your weeks be out, ye shall have a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work, but ye shall offer the burnt offering for a sweet savor unto the Lord. 2 young bullocks, 1 ram, 7 lambs of the first year, and their meat offering of flour mingled with oil, 3/10 deals for 1 bullock, 2/10 deals for 1 ram, a several 10th deal for 1 lamb throughout the 7 lambs, and 1 kid of the goats to make atonement for you. Ye shall offer them besides a continual burnt offering and his meat offering. They shall be unto you without blemish, and their drink offerings. So God is just reminding the Israelites how and what they should be doing in the sacrifice category, because they forget, just like you and I are kind of forgetful, but it's good to go over it and over it till we know it and do it. So We're plowing right through Numbers. Look forward to finishing up on that sacrifice tomorrow. We'll catch you next time.